Hello and welcome back to some more Settlers 4, back in the Trojan mission. Mission 5, episode 5 I think it is. And the last few episodes we have been fooling around and not really been getting anywhere. So that is something we have to change soon. So we have been trying to do that. We now have a good gold production up here. We have a little bit of a gold production down here, and then we are doing our troops down here. We are expanding with more barracks, and we have our defensive force here. We should probably get some swords as well. So I think we should just queue that up. But the way it looks now is that we are in need of... Are we in need of coal? What are we in need of? I think we are in need of people more than anything. So let's just do that instead. Just fitting these in where possible. The great thing is they are done so fast. This is actually a good number, because then all of the resources can be in the building at once. I know that is a problem for some of the races. I think it's a problem for the Mayans. Alright, we need fishing poles. Is it 6 fishing poles we need? Let's just make a bunch and see if that's gonna fix it. 5 fishing poles. And gold is being stored. We should probably stop this. Until we get some more people injected into the economy. So we start with room for 30, and then we have room for 70 people using these. It's weird why the medium residents only produce 20 settlers, where for all the other races it produces 25, as it also says in the tooltip in the bottom there. So it is not a mistake, it is actually meant to be like that. These 3 are occupied, these 3 are not. These 2 are occupied. These 2 are not occupied, so I think 5 fishing rods is actually the correct number. So we can put a coal mine up here, it seems, so maybe we should just go ahead and do that, because I think bread might look like it's an issue, but I don't think it actually is. I think the issue is rather to move the stuff to the bakeries. And maybe 1 waterworks is not enough to supply these 3. I mean, it is running, but it does not really have a big backlog of water. How are we doing for stone? We do have stone, and then the sound changed in a very dramatic way that makes it sound like we are in combat or something like that, but I don't think we are. Let's just expand a little bit out here. We have 1 soldier here, and then we are apparently checking the mountains here. Not a lot is going on in those, so let's send these back and maybe check south. We are also checking over here, where we are finding nothing. So it's funny that they decided to put coal here. Do we have a hunter? Yes, we do have a hunter down here, and that hunter is working okay, I think. Oh, that's just water. I thought it was an animal. 2 pieces of meat. But I don't see any animals in this forest. But there is a hen up here, and one other hen there, and rabbits in the swamp. 2 rabbits and a hen. Should we maybe set you to hunt up here? How far can we do this? I mean, this should be enough for you to hunt. But I don't know if he can actually hunt that area. Like sometimes the hunter will not go for these, even though they are out in the open like this. I don't understand it, but that's the way it is sometimes. We need a pickaxe for this one. That was done quick. So let's go to the where is it? There it is, toolmaker, and you can make a pickaxe. And we should be swimming in fish pretty soon, so let's just go ahead and change the priority here, so all of them are gonna receive some fish. Like that. And I think these stone cutters are still going fine, so let's just go ahead and make this guy cut this tree, and then we can pick that guy. Then we can do some more farming here, maybe up against the swamp here. We can't really use that land for anything else. Can't really build that far out into it, so I think maybe that. And then do something like that maybe. And how are you doing? Pretty good. We can actually give you a little bit more land in case you need it. And the same goes for you. Just to be a little bit more flexible. And you are still cutting down here. He's coming back with a block of stone. Block of granite. It's probably called that. And we have settlers now, so let's just go ahead and produce the troops. And maybe we should make some more tool makers, because I think in order to beat the Dark Tribe we need to have what's it called? We need to have oh, you're landing over here. We need to have gardeners. That's a bit awkward for us that they decided to land over there. Let's just keep an eye on the priests, because they are the ones we want to get rid of first. They're going there. Hopefully they will not get this miner. It's not a lot of troops, but it's still a very disrupting attack. Good thing we do have a lot of settlers because of this residence. Should maybe do a few more of the big ones. I think that's the last dude, and because they can't get into the mana copter there, they just die apparently. Okay, do we have not a small temple, but do we have a healer's quarters? Yes, we actually can make one. So let's put it maybe over here. Maybe make 2 of them. And this one, finish the last tree. So let's just go ahead and do this. So that brings us up to a good amount of farms. 4 farms, 5 farms with that, and then let's do a 6th farm as well. I think that should be fine. Then we can do more water. The size is a bit off for this. But I think this is plenty of water anyway. Like, I mean, we can do this, and we can do this. And we can do this. I think we are pretty much covered. So let's do this, and then this is a bakery. Not really the most efficient placement, but it will get the job done. This should give us a better production of things. You can... where are you set? Oh, right. You need to cut up here. And you need to do the same, because this area is done for. So we don't have any... oh, we do have a little bit of stone out here, so we could do a stone mine. That's this one. Can we get it further up? I want it to cover that last flag. Something like that. We do have one there, that's good. And we have a bit of stone out here, so we can do stone cutting here, and then we should get rid of this one. And this one. You guys are going straight to the towers. Stone out here, but... oh, okay, we have gold out here. So it is worth it to check these. How are we doing here? Our force is increasing. They are of course still stronger than us, but with a good placement then we should be able to do some damage in a straight up fight. I wonder where their main building is. Hopefully somewhere up here so it's easy to find. We should probably do some scouting now that I'm thinking about it. So let's make 5 of these. Wait a little, have we activated all our people? Maybe we have. Okay, so it will take a while for them to be able to do this. Okay, so scythes. We did not tell this guy to make scythes, so let's do that. And then once he's done with that, we can then tell him to make... what is it we need to make? We need to make shovels. I don't know why I'm being so slow. Coal here, is that enough for 2 coal mines? Probably. Something like that. A little bit of gold up here, that's also good. This one, this gold out here is a little bit awkward and out of place, so it's good to find that. This stone is probably not something we're going to mine. But maybe we can hunt this area. We can at least do it temporarily. I don't think meat is an issue, but it is a good idea to have it. Okay, let's have a look. 100 to 190. So that means we can remove homes for 90 people. Question is if we should wait for these to be done so we can get rid of them again, because we probably want this space for something else. That is also a thing we could do. We do have a lot of gold lying around. And do we have any storage for it? We have a bit of them set up, so let's click this one and tell it to receive gold. Where's the other one? This one is for stone, this one is for tools, and then this one was originally for weapons, but if our gold production is better than our weapon production, then maybe we should just store the gold for now. We could consider to use the gold to make the ornaments and stuff. We just need to find a good place for it, like we can place it around the coastline like this. And on this little wing we could also place ornaments. If we heal all our dudes, probably not. Seems we have plenty of grain as it is right now. This is our slaughterhouse. That's a bit of an interesting design. Where's our mill? This is our mill, this is our secondary mill, this is our first mill, okay. Let's also start this one, why not? Let's get a lot of water. And then if we then need more water, we can cut the trees here. We can also get water from here, and I don't know if we can get water from out here. Don't know if there's any rivers nearby. Like this is not fresh water, I don't think so. Pickaxes. Oh. Oh, right. Because the Dark Tribe took this guy. I was like, why is there a need for a pickaxe when this one is filled up with food? That did not really make sense in my head. And now we are storing the gold, that's nice. How are these guys doing? This one is almost empty. Let's select all of these guys, send them out here. Get rid of this one. Maybe tower wildly in all directions as before. Oh, and a bit of gold there, that's good to know. Oh, I was calling it cold. It's coal, of course. This one, or these two should have healers inside, so should just be a matter of time before these guys are up to full power. I don't think we can squeeze more mines in here, except for an iron mine here. Let's just do that. Let's just make it because we can. What we need mostly is this and this. You guys are finding nothing down here. Then you can go and help over here instead. You can do the same. Our big bottleneck is weapons. And our big bottleneck is coal. Can we do anything about this? Should we do mana maybe? Is that a thing we should do? I don't know. Normally mana is not worth it. Normally it's just better to spend our energy on making what's it called, troops and stuff. But maybe it would be okay to do mana because think we have a spell that can turn land into turn dark tribe land into good land again. Scythe, no free settlers. I think we honestly have plenty of free settlers. We're gonna get 5 more from this one. So we can get rid of these 2 when this is done. Let's just get rid of this while we're at it. 180, 240. Come on, last guy, get out. And then we destroy your home. Perfect. It seems we don't really have the need for this. We don't really have the need for these guys to get more food. Seems we have plenty, but it's always good to have more food. We need a bow. Are we not producing anything at all? Like, what's going on? Ah, yes, it's gold. So what can we do here? What if we do like this? Will that help anything? Because we don't really want all the coal to go to these. And we still want to make tools. Let's just get rid of this one. And I like that in this game that they just drop the stone when trying to bring it back instead of it just disappearing like it does in Settlers Free. That's a nice thing. Oh, hello, Dark Tribe. Of course, they are landing right in our crops and using blight spells on them. Come on, kill this one. Kill them. And of course the mana copter is taking off. Oh, we managed to kill it, nice. I don't know if that does anything to the timer. As in before the next wave comes. But I think on this bombshell, let's put a cut in the video. So let me just go here and do a little save. Trojan 5-5. So I just want to say thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video. Bye.